her own personal like
Yeah.
narrative. But for her to sit Meredith down and be like, this is something that really like happened and you're kind of denying all of it. And it's just like, why are you doing that? Like, and Meredith is like, oh, how long did it go on? Like 15 minutes. And Mary goes, no, like it, like, and she's like, it went on for way longer than that. And Meredith, like, it's just like a back and forth. And the back and forth is so like not important. It's just kind of like Meredith is not owning up to this unnecessary amount of berating Britney. And like, listen, Britney takes a lot, period. I don't know if she deserved this, which is crazy for me to say.
So you think so? Who said she took a sleeping pill? Your mother?
My mother. My mom thinks Meredith might have taken a sleeping pill or something.
Well, those are good thoughts. See, my thoughts are is that look, you obviously had a complete breakdown, Meredith.
Right.
And my thoughts are, and I love Meredith, nothing against her. My thoughts
Me too.
are
I am
that
such a Meredith stan.
she's like Dorit to me. I am drawn
Mhm.
to I'm drawn to people who speak a certain way. Like I love the affectation in Meredith's voice.
You can leave.
It's
I'm done with her.
It's brilliant, but I feel that Meredith is one of these, like a Heather Dubrow who controls what is on air. And she had a breakdown conveniently because there were no cameras filming this. And
Mm.
this is the real Meredith. And if you were on camera, you would not have a breakdown. You didn't have a breakdown in real time because you were being filmed. This is just my theory. You were being filmed and you waited till the camera stopped and you were like, don't ever fucking do that to me again on camera. Which makes one think, like, is there something there with Seth? I mean, but I feel that the real Meredith is just as calculated in public as, say, Lisa or Heather Dubrow or many others. No, no shade.
I completely agree. I feel
And
like,
she did
yeah.
it. She did it because, like, not being filmed. And I think she went psychotic. It is like, don't you ever fucking do that to me on air. I'm a cast member. I mean, I can only imagine. I think she had a breakdown. Yeah.
And I would be terrified if I was apparently but I'm kind of also like, okay, we need the flight attendants. We need to get the third party. Where's the pilot? But like Meredith's biggest argument is like, if it was so bad, the air marshal would have been called. I go, no, that's like I was like, no, Meredith, that's like worst case scenario. Like, thank God the air marshal wasn't called. That would mean that you were like that you like had like a weapon or like even like disturbing the peace in a way where it was like you needed to be escorted off the plane and you know what I mean? Like emergency landing. Or maybe
Meredith,
not. I don't know. I don't know how air laws work.
I don't know how laws work. No, Meredith, I feel, listen, she's a lawyer. Like, if you really watch the scenes, Meredith
Oh my
is
God,
She's
yes.
good. She's good.
You're right.
It's like a valid point. The air marshal, like Meredith has like arguments, and like I mean, like good. Like she is
My
backed
yeah.
up. She's smart. She speaks slowly, but I think because she is a lawyer, but I think I think she had a complete breakdown.
You know,
Reign
I
of
forget
terror.
that. I forget that she's a lawyer. But my dad and my sister's in law school and my dad's a lawyer. And now that like I'm like, "Oh, you're literally right." It's like, "Well, yes, that is true. However, like no." like
She comes
no.
with like that. She has logical arguments, just like Emily Simpson does on OC, who's a lawyer. They have these logical arguments where you're like, it's I don't know, it's I'm a lawyer. I don't practice. I haven't practiced in a million years, but like
Oh my God.
it's like I don't know. I can't help but notice it. Like I notice there's a logic. Like if you really listen, that people scream over Meredith, but what she says, it's like, oh, she just proved that point. She just proved she's good. She's good. This
She is
Meredith
good.
Marks. She's good.
She she is really good. I just rewatched her bat mitzvah and I really do love that episode
It's a
a
sweet
lot.
episode.
It's a
So
sweet episode.
poor Meredith. I think she had a little bit of a breakdown. Honestly, I
I
do.
know. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like I mean they have to get over it, right? Like kind of like what you were saying about like Heather with Lisa, like they're gonna like this season has to move forward. I think it's kind of strange that like that I just have never seen well, maybe I'm wrong, but I just haven't seen something that wasn't seen like on air or have any type of recording about it at all get talked about for like an entire episode, to have it be such a monumental moment in a while.
And I think we're gonna have it for the season. Like I don't think it's
Yeah.
over. I think this is now gonna come up, and it's already come up, and I think it's gonna keep coming up.
Yeah, and Bronwyn is really having a moment. She really won me over this season, like big time. She's really owning up and she's being so honest and open and vulnerable in a way that's like really progressive, I think, for I don't know. Like I just have her arc is insane.
Her arc is insane. And like, look, I think this is why I love Housewives, even though she is younger. I like that
I
it
know.
I don't believe that like reality TV look, okay, I do think it causes divorces, but like there are so many cases like this where it's like it's not causing your divorce, it's the opposite. It is giving you the strength to leave this person.
Yes,
You
leave
you
that
you're
man.
you're making $120,000 in your second season. No, it's not going to keep you in Christian Siriano 24/7 like you're used to. Next year you'll make like 300.
Yes,
You're not going to last with Todd. Like 20 years, 40 years, this ain't lasting, right?
he
Does
could
anyone think
die. Sorry.
he it's right? Like
You won't be alive in 20. I'm
you're
kidding. I'm
not
kidding.
happy. She's not happy, right? Is she happy?
She's not happy. No, there's no way, especially with her mother. That scene was so compelling. I,
Yeah.
that and the whole intuitive card, the tarot reader. I mean, all those readings, like I kind of wish it was going to turn into like the medium dinner from that Beverly Hills episode, but it was very compel it was very like I think very useful for these women to hear things. I love tarot readings. I think that they're super um sometimes you
They're
just need to hear
interesting.
things. They're
Yeah.
so interesting and I totally believe in that stuff. I'm very woo woo.
It's very LA of you.
I know. I lived there for 2 years, so
That's that's where it's from.
yeah.
No, I agree. I think Broadway, yeah, I think hurts real emotions. I think your husband hates that you're talking. I mean, we even see he says like, "What do you mean you've talked about this?" Like, listen, he hates this whole experience. Like,
Yeah, we can tell. He said it. Like it's just give I he's
you're
not
on
being
TV.
you're not being a partner. Like you're that ice cream date thing was like
Oh,
painful.
that for me was pretty bad. Yep.
And it was like this, but something about that was such a, I know this is gonna sound strange. It was like a beautifully shot scene because they're in such a youthful setting, right? Like an ice cream parlor. And it's just like Bronwyn looked like a sad little girl eating her sundae with like, it was giving like, not to be weird, but like daddy daughter dynamic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Something about it was like so jarring. Like being in
I
such like,
well,
yeah.
I was gonna say I've said this before. I think that she married her mother. Like her mother, she's spent her whole life trying to get her mother's approval, and
Hmm.
now she's trying to get this man's approval. I
Hmm.
know that they say girls marry their father. I think Bronwyn married her mother for real. Like it's the same dynamic to me. Like, girl,
That's
you gotta fuck all these people. You gotta just please yourself.
Yeah. And how do you feel about Whitney this season?
You know, some people are saying I listen, Whitney is I feel that she in general is one of those like snipers from the side. I feel she is way more devious than people maybe realize, although I think
Mm,
now this many seasons in people realize she is kind of staying out of things. I just think Whitney is she drops bombs and then shuts up. Like she's Lisa deflects. Meredith has her own what she's going to share, and I think Whitney drops bombs and then acts innocent.
I agree.
That's like my thing.
I at the beginning of the season with her business and everything, and like she bought the pole, and she's like, "I'm getting back to my roots." And like I was like, "Yay, that's great." But then I don't know. I'm not getting. I feel like she set in very clear intentions at the beginning of the season of like wanting to be wild and like wanting to be back to her old roots, and like I'm curious to see how the rest of the season plays out to see if she's going to stand by those because I'm not getting that right now. Like
Right. And
I'm
she
still
has
getting
opened
old.
up
She
about her
has.
business.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still getting the old Whitney.
A little. Am I wrong? You can tell me I'm wrong.
No, I listen, there's no right or wrong. I
I
just
know.
feel no, I mean I hear what you're saying. I feel I don't know, I never really focus on Whitney, I guess. I just feel she's up to her old games of like dropping bombs and then walking